guys, it's Merrick and welcome to Magic Online. I'm going to be doing a draft this morning in the beginning of a series I'm going to be doing from here on out. Once a week, I'm going to be doing a draft on Magic Online and recording it and putting it up for you to see. The idea behind this is to improve as a Magic player. I don't get a chance to do drafts too often, especially not in person. So I figured the best chance to get better at it before I really, go into a game shop with, 7 other people and try drafting is to practice here at least. Um, Finances permitting, I also want to try to do some more standard events or other formats like, Modern and Commander on here as well. But for right now, finances pretty much allow me to just do the drafts for now. For those, we're going to be doing a Dragons of Tarkir draft today. So it's going to be 2 packs of Dragons, ending with one pack of Fate Reforged. So let's go ahead and see how we do. All right, guys. All right, here we are in pack 1. Hidden Dragon Slayer is a very strong rare. This will lead us into white. Blue is also generally a strong color. Black is the second strongest colors. But looks like this Hidden Dragon Slayer is probably going to be our main pick. I can't really feel like we're going to get too much out of these other colors, but let's see how this goes. So starting off with the Hidden Dragon Slayer, that's going to give us a pretty strong 2-drop in white. So we'll see what other colors are open. Now this is a Swiss draft, which means all I have to do is win 1 match to win a pack, and basically each match I win after that just gets me more packs. So let's hope that I can get past the first one and not like my previous draft. I've done 1 draft before this and I didn't record it, but I failed very miserably at losing out of the first match. So we're going to hope to do a little bit better this time. So starting off with the white rare, with this pretty strong white rare seems like a good idea. We go into pack 2. Wow, an Anafenza passed over to me. Okay, is there anything else that I really need? No. Let's go into an Anafenza. Wow, white seems to be really open right now. White aggro, though. Interesting. What did they pass up? They must have had a stronger card in a different pack, or they just didn't want to run white. I'm very interested to see where this is going. So far, I've got a 2 white. 2 drops at white that are very strong for creature base. So maybe I can do some kind of white aggro deck. White red, perhaps. Red's also very strong for aggro, but I think it's probably going to be picked up by the person just before me. Very excited. So right now, for those who don't know, although I'm assuming most of you will, we are picking cards out of each other's packs until we eliminate each other's packs, basically. The idea is to pick and choose your cards that will eventually go into a 40-card limited deck. Great Teacher's Degree, Tigum Strike, Anticipate. I mean, there's a lot that I can do with this. Great Teacher's Degree feels really strong. White blue kind of leading me more control-y rather than anything else, but Twin Bolt also is really strong. Sabertooth Outrider is also really strong, but I think, do I want to grab this? This will give me a little bit more of a creature base, give me a, but at the same slot, this could probably give me a super strong turn 4, if I can get some of these creatures out too. I imagine that might wheel, so let's go ahead and take the Sabertooth Outrider. Let's jump into red, see if there's anything useful here. Alright, let's see how white is looking right now. Artful Maneuver, Even Tactician, and a Fate Forgotten. I think Even Tactician might be a little too expensive, but it's not the worst, and it will proc off of an Anafenza and a Hidden Dragon Slayer. I mean, it's just more creatures. This also isn't the worst idea for a creature-based white deck. I'm just not sure if that's really what I need to be looking for. Unfortunately, red kind of dried up a little bit. Let's go ahead and take the Avon Tactician. We'll see how that works out. But at least I have a strong red card if I need to splash there. We'll see how it works. Okay, an Artful Maneuver came through. A Seismic Rupture and a Hardened Berserker are also in. Hardened Berserker, I'm not too out on. This feels like a strong 3-drop creature, which I'm currently missing. And the cost and the ability is no joke. Red might be kind of open, but I don't think it is. I'm going to go ahead and take the Hardened Berserker. I think the creature I need is probably going to be there. Wow, Artful Maneuver is sticking around. No one really wants it. Volcanic Rush. It's a fairly expensive instant, but maybe with some creatures it could work. Let's go ahead. The Artful Maneuver also helps. Maybe there's another one lying around. I'm going to go for Volcanic Rush. I'm going to go for a white-red aggro. No one wants the Dragon Lord's Servant. Kolaghan Aspirant's a pretty decent 2-drop for red. Jamoka Warrior, I'm not really interested in a 3-1, especially when red can get a Mardu Scout later on in pack 3. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this Kolaghan Aspirant. I'm trying to go for a creature base here. From what I know of Limited, I've played a few, sealed pre-release events and things like that. But and I've listened to a lot of podcasts and watched a lot of people draft. And from what I can tell, creature bases are really where you need to be in this kind of environment. I'm not really wanting a Dromoka Dunecaster, and I guess the Tormenting Voice will be better for card draw. And I bet you that Dunecaster will wheel anyways. What I mean by wheel is it's probably going to come back around the table and come back to me, so I don't think anyone else is going to be picking it up. Alright, we're going to the last... Ooh. A Tarkir Ifrit is a fairly strong card. The Champion of Erishin isn't the worst either, but it does die relatively... Oh, this is going to die too. Either way. Do I want the lifelink though? Do I imagine there's going to be the burner aggro? Let's go ahead and stick with the Champion of Erishin. I have a feeling that that's going to be what I want. Alright, so it's a fairly strong instant, but I wouldn't absolutely hate a Territorial Rock either. It's probably going to wheel though. I'm going to take the Kindle Fury as a combat trick. Okay. This actually could be a pretty good way to blow out someone if they don't have dragons. Let's go ahead and take that. Go ahead and sideboard the Fate Forgotten. This will be a great sideboard card, and also Vandalize as well. And a green fog spell that's not going to be useful to me. And the island. Alright, here we go. Pack 1 looks fairly good. We're sort of a red-white, actually more red now, with some really strong white cards. Let's take a look at what's going to come in the next pack. Let's hope it's something very good. I feel like we need something to really tie down this this design we're working with here. Icefall Regent. Wow. Ruthless Deathfang. Very strong cards. Stormreach Brawler. Twin Bolt. Ooh. Do I really want to pass an Icefall Regent, though? I could go Jeskai, but I mean, is that really worthwhile? Because I'm not going to be able to have much to really figure it out. I'm worried about that Ruthless Deathfang, though. Or do I just stick with the Stormreach Brawler? It's going to be a really strong 3-drop with the dash ability for 2. Ooh, I don't know if I should pass the Icefall Regent. I think it might be worth splashing. White's not necessarily there yet. I'm going to take it because it might be worth splashing for. Wow, someone passed an Enduring Scale Lord. Wow, goodness. Gudul Lurker I really like. Another Champion of Erishin. Monster Lore Master is decent. Another Sabretooth Outrider is okay. I feel Sabretooth is okay. I feel like the champion of Erishin will be alright. And I believe, hopefully, the Dual Lurker might go around and the Sabretooth might come around. Actually, I'm sure that the Erishin's probably not. Let me take the Sabretooth, actually, because it may not. Draconic Roar, wow. Called against Stormsinger and a Sarkhan's Rage. Red seems to be fairly open. Gurmag Drowner is also fairly good. I feel like we're going to stick in red here. Draconic Roar is really good. I only have a dragon right now. And it's already passed through, so red seems fairly open from the next guy over. Calling up Stormsinger's a good one drop. But red, this is a really good... You know, this is probably going to come back to bite me if I don't have that Icefall region out. So let's go ahead and take this call against Stormsinger for a one drop. A dragon fodder is not the worst, and it's probably going to be my choice here. Black is still fairly open. Ambushed Shaman and Marshall. It's amazing that no one's really been picking those up. Let's go ahead and take this dragon fodder for a 2-drop creature one. Summit Prowler. This is the kind of guy I need right here. Sidisi's Faithful is not the worst. Psychum Strike is not the worst for this aggro. So hopefully that'll wheel around because this Summit Prowler is going to be the kind of creature I'm looking for. Tail Slash made it around. Another really good red removal spell. Wow, black is way open. People are passing up on these pretty great black dragons. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I hope this... I'm fairly confident that taking the Icefall region is going to be okay. I mean, I'd rather not fight against it, too. Sort of a hate draft, if you will. But I feel like I could significantly splash it to make it work. As long as I don't try to rely on too many dragon-based spells and abilities, it should be okay. Learn from the Past is a little too expensive for blue. Kindled Fury is probably going to be my choice here. Just another, you know, one... I mean, if you look at the curve so far, I'm fairly heavy in 2 drops, leading into ending with 4 and 5 drops. So hopefully this will still work. Hopefully that curve will be enough. I could use some better 3 drops. Let's see if I can find any. Unfortunately, none. The Stormsinger, I want one Megamorph. I can turn that into a 2/2. Rending Volley is okay. Vandalize. Sideboard. Artful Maneuver. I guess we just go for creatures and really try to aggro it out. Alright, and a Stormreach Brawler came back. Some strong black cards are still kind of floating around. Let's go for the Stormreach Brawler. And then here we are back into some cards I can't even splash for. Enduring Scale Lord, I can't imagine, you know, splashing for any of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Scale Lord. Maybe a green splash too, a four color, just to get an Enduring Scale Lord and Icefall reasons. I doubt it. Go ahead and see the endings of this pack. Come on. I mean, oh, there it is. I guess I can pick up the Sarkhan's Rage. It's gonna be really sideboard. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it off with just one dragon. I mean, 6 cards in the 2 slot, leading into 4 cards into the 4 slot. Excuse me. Yeah, 6 into the 2 and 4 into the 4. I really need some pack 3 stuff, pack 3 3-drop cards because I need to curve out just a tiny bit better. Although I might be able to survive on increasing my 2 drops to turn 3 to pull it off. Okay. I mean, Gatecrasher is just not really viable, but neither are these in the colors. I guess I just take it because I don't need anything from those colors. Impact Tremors kind of came around. That could be useful. Check the Green spell as well, and a swamp. There we go. Alright, here we go into pack 3. Let's see if Fate Reforged has a rare sitting for us to use. Still just kind of a Jeskai color. We'll see if we can get anything out of this. Mastery of the Unseen. It's a fairly strong card. That might be what I'd go for. But Bathe and Dragonfire and Wild Slash are also very, very strong. But I think this Master of the Unseen is probably where we're going to go. Since we have a lot of these creatures, this could work out very well. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Master of the Unseen. Super help with our card draw. Generally, Fate Reforged was a rare heavy set. And from what I know of the draft setting there, which I actually never participated in, the rares were where you wanted to go in a Fate Reforged pack. I imagine that the rares are probably going to be picked up in the next pack as well. That's just how strong they tend to be. Okay. I'm feeling pretty confident. I got a lot of really interesting cards here. A Crucible of the Spirit Dragon passed through. A Wild Slash is here. A Cunning Strike. Interesting. I might actually be able to splash for that. I'm surprised a Wild Slash didn't get picked up, though. That's a pretty strong 2-slot. But I don't know how often I'm going to get it off. This, do I have anything to proc Ferocious? Yeah, I've got the Dragon. I've got the Sabertooth Prowlers. I can make that work. I'm going to go ahead and take this Wild Slash. Hopefully that Jeskai student will pass back. Alright, Bathe and Dragonfire. Still a possibility. Wow, red is kind of open. Lotus Eye Mystics. Not the worst 4-drop, but let's go ahead and add to that 3-drop slot because there's some pretty good burn spell in here. Ward Scale Dragon is a 6. Pretty strong card. Ooh, a Sensitive Outcast. Still a very strong 3-drop. Let's go get that creature-based 3-drop in there. This pack seems to be doing fairly well. Let's keep the train rolling here. I may have just hate drafted this Icefall region. I might not need to put it in. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. There we go. Hungering Yeti. That could work. A Windscarred Crag also could really work. I might end up taking this land because that lands on color. The Hungering Yeti might wheel too. Let's go ahead and take that Windscarred Crag. We could really use it for the land base. Cunning Strike is around. Marty Rune Mark. This is the original pack. Let's go ahead and... Wow. Battlefield. Each creature at the beginning of the next upkeep, exile, rally the ancestors. That could be a pretty interesting blowout, but I think the Cunning Strike is probably going to be my best bet. That white card may wheel back anyways. Fierce Invocation, 5-drop. Bloodfire Ancestor. Enforces, 4-drop. Pressure Point could be kind of useful here. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and take this Bloodfire Enforcers. I'm not really a fan of the 5-2. Ooh, Mardu Scout. One of my favorite cards. Lotus Eye Mystics is an interesting 4-drop. I guess I'm going to go ahead and take that. Yeah, the curve is starting to look a little better. I guess I can still splash blue then. Especially with a Windscarred Crag, it's going to give me a little bit more open mana. I hope that this 2-slot curve is going to be doing me well. I'm probably going to take out the Impact Tremors, actually. It says, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, deals 1 damage to your each opponent. I guess Master of the Unseen is going to proc that too. That might work, actually. I may take out Tormenting Voice then. Cunning Strike wheels back again. Do I really want to dump it, or do I want to Rune Mark? Let's go Rune Mark. The Cunning Strike will probably wheel. Cunning Strike's really heavy, but it's got a really cool effect. Why didn't I pick up a War Flare, actually? I forgot those were my colors. I should have picked up 2 of those. Oh well. My 4-drop is looking pretty heavy anyways. Oh, I could probably take out the Skate Smasher then too. Collateral damage probably on point here, but I don't really need a 1-drop. I got Kindled Furies and I've got the Wild Slash as well. I don't really need to be sacking creatures. Nothing really coming out here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Diplomacy of the Waves. It's probably gonna be something that I don't want to see. Another Rune Ray passes through. I can pick those two up. And a Teamer Remark. Okay, here we go into deck building. I'm kind of excited. I think this could work. I might drop the blue though. I'm thinking about dropping the blue, which is okay. I don't really want to see those when I'm fighting. And I didn't get the second Cunning Strike, so it might be worthwhile. All right, I'm at 30. I want to get down to at least 17 or 18 lands. 17 I could probably pull off because my curve is a little in the 1 and 2 slots. Do I really want the Stormwraith Brawler? Probably could be useful. Lotus Eye Mystics I could probably take out. Volcanic Rush is kind of a heavy slot. Ancient Tactician, kind of heavy. I might keep it, although. Magnetic Chasm could be a blowout. Impact Tremors I can take out. Brazen Dragonfire I'm going to keep. These are my big sort of 3-slot rares. I'm going to keep them there. Maybe take out a Rune Mark. I'm at 26. That means 14 lands. Or I can go. Let's see. I can go 17 and make this. I can go 16 and make the 17th. So 16 means I need to be down to 24. I want to keep my 1-drop, so that means I should probably drop my heavier slots then. Bloodfire Enforcer is not a huge fan. Champion of Aershen I might keep though. Warflare is a strong instance. I like him. Maybe just take out the Stormreach or the Tail Slash. I don't really have huge creatures for it. I guess. Yeah, I'll take out the Stormreach Brawler. Alright, add some basic lands. I'm saying 5 and 11. Where's my white at? I could probably go. I kind of want red more. Let me go ahead and sort things. Yeah, looks like I'm heavy red in the front. I might not want to do 5 and 11. I might do 7 and 9. Oh, actually no, that's right. I was thinking of something else. That actually looks pretty good. 16th with the 17th land. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's go ahead and sort by color. Alright, let's see how we do. Let's go ahead and get into game 1.